The Trial of Garou by CJ the Champ. All right, bro. We get to CJ the Champ reacting to 1,000 views. I'll throw it back. Let's get to the CJ video though.
So after Bluefire ends up getting sent flying into the wall, all the other villains were in the room cheering like,
hey, yo, that's all Diddy right there.
Well, Garou turned around and said, the f are you guys cheering for?
Yeah.
You know I'm about to whoop y'all asses too, right?
You serious?
I'm like, what did he say f me for?
Damn. Damn, that was a fire way to start the video, CJ. I'm not gonna lie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back
once
again to the round table. And y'all already know what time it is. Hit the poster. It's trial time, baby. For one of the deadliest YNs in anime history.
DMC music.
And it is none other than the self-proclaimed human monster, the hero hunter Garou. And man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this motherfucker is one of Satan's greatest soldiers. If I looked at this man's playlist, it's straight Vaughn with a little bit of 10K and a sprinkle of Melly.
Yes, sir.
Was on this nigga's mind 24/7. So let's go ahead and get down to business. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit A.
Yeah.
This trial is brought to you by Zenless Zone Zero.
Yo, CJ got sponsors?
CJ
got sponsors in the big 2025? CJ with the sponsors? What? Well, we know we gotta stream snipe that shit. I'm sorry, we sniping that shit. We sniping the sponsor.
Every makes up on Zero. Mobile, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
We sniping the sponsor.
I now present to you Exhibit A, the Hero Hunter. Garou. Now, like I said earlier, this man is one of anime's deadliest YNs. This man is only 18 years old, dog-walking grown-ass men. Like real shit, this man avidly goes around hunting down heroes and beating the shit out of them. This nigga is crazy. And I mean, bro, you could just tell by his appearance. This nigga has the signature Heihachi cut.
He does got the Heihachi cut. The Heihachi says it all, bro. If you got the Heihachi cut, you're a timing. You're a timing, bro. You're on timing.
Ball spot yet. And this is signature Heihachi cut. He just doesn't have the ball spot yet. And this is all I need to see. If you have the same hairstyle as one of the biggest menaces in video game history, I'm not f***ing with that nigga. No, he's a smoke demon. Now, to understand why this man is a certified crash out, we have to go back and take a look at his childhood. So when Garou was a kid, he loved to watch TV and watch superhero shows. Now, when he was watching these shows, he always sympathized with the monsters and thought that they were treated unfairly and wanted them to win. So basically, to give y'all a real life example, this kid would watch Power Rangers and he would want villains like Ivan Ooze, Mesogog, and Lord Zed to win. I ain't gonna laugh.
Lord Zed was low-key cold though. Lord Zed was low-key cold.
And for real, this kid should have been put on a watch list. Now, obviously, he was bullied because of this, but one day, this nigga snapped and beat the shit out of one of his bullies. This nigga was a juvenile delinquent at the age of 5. So obviously, he got suspended because the principal wasn't trying to hear this guy out or nothing, even though he was the one being bullied the whole time. And he was basically just labeled as an outcast. Now, some years later, this man traveled to Bang's dojo and wanted him to train him. So Bang decided to train him, and Garou quickly became Bang's top student. Now, this is when this motherfucker crashed out. Once he learned everything he needed to learn, this man said, man, look, I'm done with this shit. And beat the hell out of everybody else in the dojo. This man every single student at that dojo that day because he simply got bored. So after this, Bang expelled him, and Garou went down the path to become a real human monster. And his only objective was to hunt down heroes and get stronger. So not only does this man have the hairstyle of Heihachi, but also now he has the mentality of Akuma. This nigga is the walking definition of a menace to society. Now, let's dive in. to the 3 major pieces of evidence that I have on this man for this exhibit. So, incident number 1. Declaring war on the Hero Association. So the Hero Association held a meeting to try to convince a bunch of villains and assassins of the underworld to help them in the monster crisis. So Garou decided to show up to this meeting, but not for the right reasons. This man came here to make a statement. Bro pulled up in this meeting and straight up said, "AOG, I don't know what the f you talking about up there, but the only talking I'm trying to do right now is with these hands. So who wanna get fucked up first?"
This nigga is crazy.
So obviously when the association heard this, they was like, who the fuck is that guy? They thought bro was straight delusional, but they were about to get one of the nastiest wake-up calls of all time. So Sitch tells the 3 heroes in the room to throw Garou out. So Magic Trick Man goes in to attack him. But Garou grabs dude and starts choking him to death. So this buff bastard tried to hit him, but dude bricked. Then Garou told him,
nah, bro, it's over, bro. He is literally the fighting game perfection character, the fighting game antagonist genius, bro.
Check your hands, man. Dude looks at his arm, and his arm is just mangled. So Garou walks him down and clocks his shit so hard, he flies across the room. So the last hero standing was Blue Fire. He shoots a fire blast at him, but in the blink of an eye, Garou cut this man's arm off, then sent him hacking all the way to the wall and just splattered his ass. So after this man—
It's so crazy, I ain't watched One Punch Man season 2 since that junk was on release schedule. How long ago was that?
3 A-rank heroes with ease. All the other villains were in the room cheering like, "Oh yeah, you showed him right." Well, Garou turned around and said, "The fuck are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to whoop your ass too, right?"
You serious? I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
So lays out every single motherfucker in that room. So after this man just laid out I don't know how many people, he tells old boy before he leaves, "I hope this pile of bodies gets my point across.
Wow.
And in 6 months' time, I'm coming back and I'm coming through the front door." And he walks away like nothing happened. This man's first appearance was him laying out over 100 people.
That's aura. That's death aura. That's pure aura right there.
Nasty work. Now, let's move on to incident 2, the reverse jumping at the park. So late one night, Garou confronted the greatest hero of all time,
Moomin Rider.
And he told bro off the rip, "I'm about to fuck your shit up, twin." But right before he's about to swing on Moomin Rider, a bunch of dudes in tank tops pull up behind him, and they want to jump bro. Because the reason why is because earlier that day, Garou straight up assaulted this red shirt dude in a dark alley. And the reason why he did it is because they just simply crossed paths. So dude basically beat his ass for walking too close to him. So red shirt dude decides to bring his goons and jump Garou that night. But while dude was yapping about how him and his boys are gonna mess him up, Garou puts his fist in his face and drops him off the rip. And all his boys are shook. They know they done f***ed up, while Garou's yelling at him like, "Oh, y'all done ran up on the wrong nigga today." So Garou goes into attack, but he gets rocked and gets sent rolling down the street. And the person who rocked him was Tank Top Master, Class S rank 16. So this man is ranked number 16 in the world. So
Garou's about to fuck him up.
Anybody else would be like, "Oh hell no, I'm not fighting this buff ass nigga." But
it's all for him, bro.
Dude was ecstatic. He was like, "Class S? Oh fuck yeah! Now we talking, nigga!" So Tank Top Master slams the ground and starts charging at Garou and hitting him with his tank top tackle, sending Garou flying and spinning like a Beyblade. Now this was his signature move. So all his boys were like, "Yeah man, you got him, bro. On God, no way he survives that." But Garou hits a perfect landing.
Muscle man, ad boys.
And he completely ate his attack. So Tank Top Master tries to go in for another hit, but Moomin Rider decides to eat it. So everybody is shocked, and Tank Top Master's like, "Bro, what are you doing?" But Moomin Rider wanted to defuse the situation with the most powerful technique in anime history.
Talk no jutsu, but that's not my word for Garou.
Talk no jutsu. He was telling Tank Top Master, "You gotta stop, man. You are about to kill a human. We're supposed to protect people, not kill them." So Tank Top Master, being critically affected by Talk no jutsu, decided, "You know what? Let this be a lesson, kid. Make sure you never harm anybody ever again." So Garou was like, "You know what? Yeah, I'm leaving." So bro starts walking away. And it seems that the Talk no Jutsu has affected Garou as well, until he stops and turns around and says, "Did you really think that Talk no Jutsu will work on me, you punk pussy bike riding bitch ass nigga?" But Tank Top Master expected this and had that right hook ready. So he socks Garou in the face. But out of nowhere, Garou hits a counter out of nowhere. breaking dude's nose in
Okay.
the process. And
Okay.
Garou was pissed off he had to do that because he had to use Bang style to do it. Blood was like, God damn it, I hate using that old ass nigga shit. But fuck it, I'll put this nigga on a stretcher. So dude starts hitting him with his Stomp Platinum Jotaro style barrage, then slams him through the wall. So after Garou just annihilated bro, Moomin Rider tries to attack Garou from behind, but he plants his face in the ground and starts bashing his head into the ground.
What did Moomin Rider do? Gosh damn!
Immediately. Then when he was done bashing his face in, he holds his head up for display and straight up tells him, who's next? So with a last ditch effort, Tank Top Master decides to get up again, but Garou just backed, putting Tank Top Master to sleep. And it was basically raps for all these other jobber tank tops. Garou just starts flowing like
they're cooked. They're cooked.
Knocking them all out in sync.
There was wash. Yo, chat, brother. Chat. I gotta rewatch One Punch Man. One Punch Man. Bro, I remember One Punch Man season 2 being so mid growing up. It was kind of ass. But was it just delusion? But One Punch Man season 2 actually peaked? Chat, let me know.
This dude with a shitty
Let me
bust cut
know,
just
chat.
whiffs. He eats an elbow because of it, and everybody else just got slaughtered. All he heard was just screams of pain while they were getting massacred by this man. So after this dude laid everybody out, one of Bang's students comes behind him and tries to sneak him, but this poor dude was just another lamb for the slaughter.
Okay.
Garou just destroys him. And after this, all you see the next morning is old boy laid out. And everybody else that was there that night were slumped. This man Garou reverse jumped their ass. Now, let's move on to incident 3, his run-in with Metal Bat. So let's Garou continue his
That's an Ayo moment, bruh. Slumped his ass. Damn.
crusade of beating every hero to the brink of death in random dark alleys and knocking out ugly bastards in front of their hoes. Garou ended up running into Metal Bat. Now, Metal Bat was already hurt from fighting a giant centipede.
Yo, Lucio just subscribed. Thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate that.
Earlier, but Garou did not give a damn. That nigga said, if you still breathing, you can still get these hands. Now put him up, nigga. Now Metal Bat is a certified dog himself, and he ain't gonna back down from no fight. So this was just a good old scrap between two
Yo, what up, Nose Bro? What's good?
So they get the scrapping, and Garou's already popping off early.
I remember this episode.
Piece out the gate. So they
interrupt
him, and that boy Metal Bat is swinging for the fences. If one of this nigga's hits lands, it is over. So Garou kicked him in the head, but Metal Bat ate it and started swinging at this nigga. Weave Nation. This nigga's evasion skill is maxed out. Look at this. Weave.
I'm not gonna lie. Damn. I'm not gonna lie. Having a baseball bat and still losing is absolutely pathetic. You was the L ass nigga, Metal Bat. I'm not gonna lie. Why are you naming Metal Bat? And you should be Metal L. Oh, no, let me take that back. Metal Bat was kind of tough in One Punch Man, though. Metal Bat was personally tough. Yeah, you personally don't watch anime? Yeah.
Look at this. Weave. And continue to full on assault this man. And every time Metal Bat would try to land a hit, Garou would just weave while Metal Bat was hitting straight air. So Metal Bat decides to whip out his finishing move.
Okay.
And he literally turns into a human tornado. But Garou said, come with it, fuck nigga. As this man starts to parry the attack. Then he finds an opening, then hits this man with the demon breath, sending him flying and knocking him out cold. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, this nigga Garou is a young Heihachi. Nigga just used his rage art from Tekken 7. And Garou was talking crazy after this, saying, hey, good scrap, bootleg Yusuke. Now stay your ass.
Hey, no way. What up, Slick?
But when Garou thought it was over, he straight up senses murderous intent as Metal Bat is about to crack his skull open. But the only thing that stopped him in this moment was his little sister just randomly pulling up out of nowhere. She unknowingly saved this man Garou from getting his head split open. So Garou straight up backhands him, and Garou goes in for the finishing blow. But the little sister just straight up stops him, and she telling this nigga, fuck off, mister, this fight's over. So Garou just straight up said, you know what, fine. But when I run into your dumb ass again, nigga,
yeah, my man Garou, he has boundaries. He ain't kicking no kid's ass. He has boundaries, okay?
Dog walk your ass. And Garou leaves. And after the fight, you could just see the damage he did to Metal Bat. His little sister chopped him across the head, and bro just straight up passed out from all the blood he's lost. So Garou technically cooked that nigga. And with that, we close off Exhibit A and move into Incident 4.
Let me hear Exhibit
that
B.
is just simply worthy of its own exhibit. The Garou Trial.
Okay. A total hero assault to screen.
Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit. Exhibit B, the 1v8.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest, bro. If you lose it in a 1v8, bro, your ass might be trash. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of you, and this is you right here. No cap. Hold up. Let's switch the camera. Switch the camera angle. It's a 1v8, bro. Like, think about that. And this is you. Huss. What up? Huss. What up? You know what I'm saying? If you losing like that, you just might be ass, dog. No cap. You just might be one of the worst people ever set foot on this planet, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Metal back your goat. Metal back Gat Pack.
This is simply one of those moments where you will look at this and you'll be like, damn, this guy might be a Hall of Famer when it comes to this menace shit. Because what he does right here is absolutely disgusting. So while Garou was chilling out in this shack after a fight he had with Watchdog Man and getting disrespected by Saitama, dude was just trying to lay down and recover from his injuries. So while he was slumped, 8 heroes pull up to this shack and they only got one goal in mind, and that is Swiss cheese and Garou. So he ends up coming outside, jumps up to the roof, and just starts yelling, "Attention, punk pussy bitches! I'm about to dog walk y'all asses!" So Mr. Cowboy with his dualies started to shoot at Garou, but Garou started moving on all fours like a dog and tried to kill him off the rip. But Stinger tried to stab him, and Garou dodges at the last second. And this is when bro just started getting jumped. This man was having to dodge everything because he was surrounded by 8 people. Then the barrage of arrows comes in. He starts to dodge, but 2 of them end up landing in his back. So Garou at this point was in between a rock and a hard place.
React to Waka
he's
sometimes?
At half health.
Want me to react to reaction or like a Waka compilation? I can do that next, man. I'll react to a Waka compilation after this video, bro.
Having to fight 8 people at the same time. So Death Gatlin told this man, "This your final chance, hoe ass nigga. Surrender now or I'm Swiss cheese in your ass." Well, Garou was like, "Nah, twin. Let me just lock in real quick." So this bum-ass toad nigga threw his chain and wrapped up his ankle. And homeboy right here threw a massive ball at him. But Garou was finally ready to lock in. He counters the ball into the toad nigga and ends up squashing him first. So after he boomed him, the cowboy with the dualies starts trying to up the dually on Garou. But Garou hits that massive ball again, and it nails that trash-ass cowboy. Bro sent that fraud-ass Arthur Morgan packet. So the ball ends up bouncing off a tree, and it's about to hit old boy in his armor. So he destroys the ball, but Garou uses the ball as a feint and just comes right through it. So he grabs old boy.
Bro's cook. Oh, what he about to do to this man? A wrestling move? We about to do the F you, the attitude adjustment?
Lifts him up above his head so he takes all the arrow shots. Then bootleg tracksuit Gohan tries to throw some rocks at him. Garou catches them, then throws them at the archer behind him, putting him on his ass. So after he cooked him, Stinger came in and tried to stab Garou again. But Garou plants old boy in the ground using him as a human shield. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Mance has already took out half the squad. They don't even know what hit him, but it gets even more wicked from here. Garou digs in the ground, rips up a vine, then uses it to kick the goofy out of this nigga.
Damn, sweet chin music.
So after he sent that goofy ass nigga back to the lobby, he starts running after bootleg Gohan and just starts throwing hands at him. That man Garou was like, so when Bro finally tries to attack, he hits a left to the face side, and Garou just starts raining a barrage of punches.
Why Gohan always getting done dirty? And this ain't even Dragon Ball. Gosh damn.
On him, beating the literal life out of bootleg Gohan. So while Garou continued to beat on dude, Stinger comes in and tries to hit Garou, but he whiffs and Garou hits him with the counter. Dude hit him so hard he was looking up at the birds. And Garou wasn't done. He was like, "Nah, twin, I'm about to whoop your shit in." He started hitting this man with so many kidney shots. The nigga was floating in midair while getting his back pulled out. Then he saw bootleg Gohan try to get back up. He said, "Nah, sit your ass down," and sent him into a tree. And bootleg Gohan was done. This man was about as useless as ass Gohan when he was wearing that damn tracksuit. Bro was
low-key is. He's low-key is.
Buns. And Stinger just fell over. That nigga was done. So the last man standing was Death Gatlin. And he was about to up the toolie on this nigga.
Okay.
He uses his final move, the Death Shower, and dumps out every single bullet he has. This man did not care that that random kid was still in that shack either. He just wanted Garou dead. But Garou ended up parrying every single bullet. And this man ran out of ammo. So Death Gatlin was...
Death Gatlin, no, he's cooked.
He know he's cooked. Garou with a knife. Dude just gives him a nasty left, sending him flying and putting this fraud-ass Barrett to sleep. And with that, Garou pulled off a second reverse jumping and cooked.
Bro, reverse jumping is out of this world.
8
His reverse jump is out of this world.
Once. Wicked work. The Garou.
That was one of CJ's quickest videos.
Nah, y'all, this is an easy one. That's
easy.
A pass.
That's easy.
This dude is a menace to society. Like, dude was aptly going around here beating people up to the brink of death, even though he got his ass whooped by these old ass, because at the end, it doesn't change a...
Why ain't show that though, CJ? You could have put that in there.
Damn thing. This
you could put that in there with Geno
society. Bro just straight beat up 20 heroes on screen for shits and giggles. And he called it hunting.
I guess it wasn't the good
ending. And then Uno reverse card in 2 jumpings? Like, nah, this YN needs to be stopped. And you know what's crazy? Exhibit C is right around the corner. So, bro.
Exhibit C is right around the corner, bro. You gotta wait for that season 3 to drop, though.
I was most definitely getting a second trial by the end of the year. So, that was one of the easiest passes I've ever done. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Have a bootyful day, and, I'm going for 3 this month, nigga.
Oh, okay. Let me see what the third one gonna be. I'm waiting, CJ. I'm waiting to react to that shit so quick. Oh, man, that was a good-ass video about CJ, though.